planet Nibiru hit Tiamat, and Tiamat started to break up. But when Nibiru hit the ice planet, it transferred life from Nibiru to the watery ice planet. Tiamat broke up with one larger part, moving away past a planet we call Mars. Tiamat's own moon, called Kingu, also got knocked away. The rest of Tiamat broke into millions of rocks, and the water on those rocks stayed around that area. The larger part of Tiamat that broke off finally got caught in an orbit. It's in between planets we call Venus and Mars. It settled in the middle of them. This is because of a thing called Bode's law. We know that middle planet is Earth. Kingu, the moon of Tiamat, also found its way near Earth and got caught by Earth's gravity. Kingu became the moon to Earth. Earth at that point was an ice planet. We call that time Snowball Earth. The rocks out between Jupiter and Mars, the other remains of Tiamat, were spinning out of control. The Dingir had no choice but to try to stop the asteroids flying all over. They got in their ships and managed to make a ring of them. We call that ring the asteroid belt. The Dingir called it the hammer bracelet. They were pleased, but they had now created a vault in the expanse.
Genesis 1:6-8, NIV. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault Sky.
The Bible talks about the asteroid belt. It even tells us about the water above and below. We know the water and asteroids were part of the planet Tiamat, a firmament that we think is a dome over Earth. The Dingir called it a firmament and told us about the waters above and below it, the waters that were from the broken-up planet called Tiamat. Ceres, the largest object in the asteroid belt, is a water-rich world, primarily in the form of subsurface ice and possibly briny liquids. Data from NASA's Dawn mission, 2015 to 2018, shows that water makes up a significant portion of Ceres's composition, far higher than Earth's overall percentage. Nibiru ended up with an orbit between Mars and Jupiter, and back out past Pluto. This orbit took around 3,600 Earth years. The Dingir called it a shar. We call a shar a year, so to them it's just 1 year, but we see it as 3,600 years. This will become important later. Over time, the planet Nibiru's atmosphere was struggling. The planet kept warm by volcanoes and thermal heat from within, but the atmosphere was starting to escape into space. Something needed to be done. The Dingir first tried to restart dormant volcanoes using nukes. It didn't work. Then they thought that gold particles sprinkled in the atmosphere might help. They knew the hammered bracelet had golden veins. They sent ships out to mine the gold in the asteroid belt, but they lost 2 ships. They didn't know what to do, and their king, who was called Alula, wasn't doing anything about it. A young man proclaimed himself to the rightful heir to the throne. His name was Anu. The elders checked family records. He was indeed entitled, but Alula suggested a wrestling match. The winner takes the throne. They wrestled, and Anu won. He beat Alula and became king. Alula feared for his life, because he only got the kingship because he killed the previous king. Alula fled to one of the spaceships. He knew the asteroid belt and Earth were made from the planet Tiamat. He thought if he could travel to Earth and find gold, they might make him king again. He traveled long and far in the ship, finally reaching the asteroid belt. He was in a ship with nukes on it. He fired them as the asteroids to create a gap to get through. He was now on his way to Earth. What would he find there? The furthest any Dingir had ever gone was the hammered bracelet. Could he even breathe on Earth? The Dingir called Earth Ki. It was a long journey. He finally passed Mars. Next stop Earth.
I hope you are enjoying these. If you want to watch the other episodes or watch one of my thousands of documentaries, please visit ourtruehistory.co.uk. Please reshare or repost this. It really helps me keep researching and making content. Thank you. Our True History